Kia ora everyone, Donnalouise here and thanks for popping by. I was one tired monkey when I hopped an early morning flight to Auckland, but I was so happy. My first stop was to Showcase Puzzles, the new puzzle store, which they feature Peace Relax Jigsaw Puzzles and Pin2 Jigsaw Puzzles up at the Sylvia Park Mall. Katie and her staff are amazing. They've created such a beautiful place with so many amazing jigsaw puzzles. I just wanted every single one of them. I did a live while I was there. I'm sorry, I am so shaky. That live is pretty shaky and I can't post-process a live, so I do apologize, but that's up if you want to watch it. But look at all the beautiful Peace, Relax, and Pin2 jigsaw puzzles. The plates, the jars, the planters, the agendas, so much fun. Alexander the Fat Tiger, you know Alexander just makes me smile, love it, love it. But it was so much fun to visit the store. Ivan was there with his family as well, and I got to meet Katie and Andrew in person. And it's so beautiful seeing these huge puzzles displayed on the walls. She told me a customer came in, and you're going to see on the wall here soon that there's a big blank spot right there. There was a puzzle there, and the customer was like, I want to buy the one that's already done. And they did. So many things that I wanted to bring home with me. Absolutely loved. We spent a couple of hours there the first day and the second day. Katie also was able to pop by the competition. Oh, I was up in Auckland for the 2025 New Zealand National Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. That's why I made the trip. And so many people popped by, from all over New Zealand, as well as from Australia, and Ivan, of course, from Taiwan. Look at those beautiful New Zealand specific ones. Now, I forgot to bring one of these home. They're mirrors. I didn't realize they had these. They're jigsaw puzzle mirrors. Look how cute that is. So now I'm upset because I forgot to buy one and bring it home. Look at me, monkey in the mirror. So I want to thank Katie for hosting me at the store. It was so much fun. We then went to the venue. Big, beautiful, large venue. Loved it. Go Media Stadium. And with lots of hands, made little work, and we turned this venue into a beautiful setup for the competition. The volunteers were amazing. The board members for the New Zealand Jigsaw Puzzle Association, amazing. And what do we do after we go set up and work all day, moving tables and chairs? Well, of course, we grab some food and we do a most difficult puzzle in the worst lighting to prepare for the competition. The competition was sponsored by Ravensburger and a whole bunch of other sponsors. She listed them out during the day, and so many lovely prizes. And I love the trophies, just the same as last year, a nice wooden block with an acrylic jigsaw puzzle piece. Absolutely beautiful. So many donated prizes. It was wonderful to see. And Allison, my partner in puzzle pieces, was there with me. Absolutely love puzzling with her. And so many people from Australia popped over. It was great to see them. Again, just everyone wearing the green vest. Those were your volunteers on the day, and they did a wonderful, wonderful, amazing job. So we started out with the individuals, and this is Two of a Kind by Trevor Mitchell. I had done it nearly exactly a year ago for the first time. I did not remember my time. I shared a table with Allison because, it gives me calm and peace to do so. And we're allowed to use extra lighting. And I was smart. I brought a light and I had charged it. Unfortunately, the light turns on too easily. And so you're going to see that soon my light actually peters out. And so it was actually quite helpful to have, but it didn't last long. Now, Allison and I approached this differently. She did quite a bit of sorting to begin with. I didn't. I think maybe I should have sorted out more pieces, because then I'm going through that big pile of pieces, grabbing stuff. I've done tests before where I sort and where I don't sort. I don't know. And I do end up kind of sorting out pieces later on. You'll see I'll put pieces at the top of my puzzle that are like sky with trees. See, I've started doing that. Of course, Allison is a significantly faster puzzler than I am. I just don't know if I should have done more actual sorting of this puzzle, because it is sortable. Like the thatched roof, the red car, the green car, the boat, the writing. I'm just wondering if it would have been beneficial for me to actually sort more of this puzzle. The pieces at the bottom are kind of like the ones that go on the ground, the walkway, but I'm not sure exactly where they go yet. But what I did is mentally, I just told myself, this is my warm-up. This is my warm-up. I got this. I can do this. There, Allison is done. Amazing time. She did great. Oh, and we decided to share the box lid between us so that we would only have one box on the table. And Allison hardly ever looks at the box, so it didn't really matter. Of course, when I get to the end here, the sky wasn't too bad, but the tree, oh my goodness, this tree, I do end up sorting by piece shape. This felt like it's always tree, sky, that type of stuff that feels like it takes forever for me. But I was so pleased with my time in the end. I was so happy. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 10 seconds. I came 30th overall out of 123 contestants. Now I'm going to show you the results with just the New Zealand competitors, because on the New Zealand Jigsaw Puzzle Association websites, it's just the results for New Zealand competitors. For the full results with the Australians and anyone else who was not from New Zealand, those are listed on the World Jigsaw Puzzle Organization site. So I just have the numbers for the people who are like New Zealand residents. And I think in the end, about 20 people came sub an hour. So the quality of puzzlers in New Zealand is just ramping up and up and up. It's amazing to see so many more people getting into speed puzzling. As long as they're having fun and enjoying it, I think it's absolutely great. Now, what I was saying, I wasn't sure if I finished my thought. I mentally went into individuals saying, this is my warm-up. You got this. You can do this. I took the words from, I believe it was Melissa from Australia. I just told myself, I got this, I can do this. And I was the calmest I had ever been in the longest time puzzling. And I just thought, yeah, it's my warm up for pairs. I got this, I can do this, have fun. It also did help that I had done the puzzle before and I was familiar with it. Here's some more. Oh, there's Adele, the chairperson of the New Zealand Jigsaw Puzzle Organization. And people were just so happy. I loved it. Now here's Paul. I believe, Paul, this is his first competition, and we were given 3 hours to do the 500-piece jigsaw puzzle. He's realized he's missing a piece, and I think I say something like, don't worry about it, there's a 10-second rule, just go. And in the end, you're going to see here, someone notices where the piece is. Pieces go everywhere, I tell you, and boom, he finishes his puzzle. Oh, wow, that was a marathon, wasn't it? He was so pleased. I was so happy to catch his finish on film. I loved it. I loved it. Just great. Oh, my goodness. And he finished in 2 hours, 44 minutes, and 24 seconds. He was so happy. I was so pleased for him. So now we have our top 3 finishers. Allison, 3rd place, 45:33. Jackie, 45:30. 3-second difference. Oh my goodness, that's a sneeze. You know what I mean? Now Tyler. Who's Tyler? Exactly. She came out of nowhere. She was just like, yeah, I wanted to come and check it out, and I thought it would be fun. Oh, not familiar with her at all. 43:35. She kicked butt. Amazing. I swear, if she actually practiced, she could be really fast. So impressed. It was so exciting to see someone in the community that is relatively unknown, because I was not familiar with her. I don't think Allison was, or anyone. And she took the top spot. We were so excited for that. Katrina from Australia did come first at 36:02, but again, like I said, only the New Zealand nationals are ranked, but they do acknowledge the fastest international competitor, and that was Katrina. She did amazing, 36:02, just crazy. So here's the top 10 results. Again, if you want to see all the results, you can go to the New Zealand Jigsaw Puzzle Association's website or to the World's site. The World's will include non-New Zealand nationals. I was so pleased with my 30th place. So pleased. Next, we move on to the pairs category, and this is called Golden Solar System by Ciro Marchetti. And I had just invoked the power by saying, I love Ciro Marchetti without knowing what puzzle it was. Allison and I had never done this puzzle before, so this was a first attempt for both of us. Fully flipped, pulled out the border, I did the border. And I will say, this is a tricky jigsaw puzzle. It was a good puzzle though for pairs. I'm glad they didn't use it for individuals. Allison did her typical sorting, but she was like, ooh, I didn't sort as much as I normally do. This is a bit tricky. And the thing is, she sorted more by color than by items. So eventually you're going to see where I kind of spread out the piles and I pick pieces from multiple piles. So this puzzle has writing at the bottom, And the writing goes into purple and pinks and blues and greens. So a bit of it was in multiple piles. But I think overall she did amazing. And of course, look at her. She just built like a third of the puzzle on her own. So Allison just was amazing as always. Such a fast puzzler. And I just loved puzzling with her. I was calm, I was focused, and I loved the image. And even though I had never done it before, I didn't panic. Like this, every competition, I feel that my mental, emotional state is better than the previous one. And I just want to have fun. I want to enjoy who I'm puzzling with. Eventually, when I feel like, oh, not getting many pieces in, I sorted by piece shape. I just go ahead and I do it. And Allison, although she's like, oh, it's kind of too early, she does notice it goes faster once I do sort by piece shape. Beautiful puzzle. Absolutely loved it. Loved the colors, loved everything about it. And I was so pleased with our time. 39 minutes and 45 seconds. We came first out of 62 pairs. I can't believe it. I was shocked. I thought we'd do okay, but I didn't realize we would do that well. I was so pleased. I was so happy. Allison is amazing to puzzle with. For pairs, Ivan was there with his daughter, and they finished the puzzle in like an hour and 44 minutes. It was their best pairs time. So many people came up, enjoyed puzzling together as pairs. And I believe I looked like 21 pairs finished the puzzle in under an hour. That's great. Like, that's amazing. And this is a tricky image. I was so pleased for everyone. Everyone was just having a great time. I think everybody on the day had a great time and the puzzles were amazing. This is Allison's sister, Helen, in the light blue and her partner, Taj, in the orange. And here they are pairing up together. And they're like, oh yeah, we're done. And I'm like, woohoo! I was like so excited for them. I'm like, you did really, really well. I don't think they realized just how well they did. Less than an hour 15. I was like, you guys kicked butt. So here we are, 4 pairs. In third place, Charlotte and Rachel, 42 minutes and 39 seconds. What's so lovely, last year Charlotte was pregnant, and this year we got to meet the baby. Then Mike and Isabel, so lovely, got to meet them and chat with them. Wish I would have grabbed a photo with them. So great, 41 minutes and 52 seconds. And then Allison and I, 39 minutes, 45 seconds. Have to acknowledge Katrina and Hannah from Australia, who actually, kicked all our butts at 29 minutes and 44 seconds. To tell you the truth, knowing the caliber of puzzling that Katrina and Hannah do, for Allison and I to be like 10 minutes slower, oh my goodness, I was like, wow, I was so impressed. I was absolutely shocked. Here you have the top 10 New Zealand results for pairs. If you want to see all the results with the Australians on the world site, and our pair's name, we got to give a pair's team name, which was cool. I'm going to mispronounce it, but it's Pangahono Pals, which I believe means puzzling pals. It's a Maori term. However, we've decided we have a new, better pair's name. Imagine Allison's voice saying to me, "You be the monkey." That's our new pair's name. And then we move on to the last category, teams. What a fun puzzle. A Disney Collector's Edition, Alice in Wonderland. None of us on our team had done this before, but it just made me happy because it was colorful, it was fun, it was bright. So we have Helen, Taj, myself, and Allison. We changed shirts and our team name was Mahi Tahi in Maori, which means work together, working together. So we had done a 500-piece puzzle the night before. We had kind of spoken a bit about strategy. I had puzzled with Helen before last year. We knew we would fully flip. We would grab the border. Helen and I would work on the border. Allison and Taj would do a lot of the sorting. I had my trays. And I'm just going to say, they are fast puzzlers. They are good puzzlers. Like, seriously, Taj, I mean, this was her first competition. I don't know how often she puzzles. I think she just started recently practicing for this, but honestly, amazing. Now, what I liked here is Helen got this board with all the pinks, and it's the big pink chair. And what I loved is she recognized, no, this is too much. And she said so to Allison, and they swapped places. She didn't waste time. She didn't let herself like get overwhelmed and be like, oh, I got to sit here and try to do this. And then she moved over, swapped places, and kept sorting and building. And as they were building sections, they were giving me little sections to do. But this image is trickier than you first think. Like, you think there's a lot of bright colors, but there's a lot of similar yellows and kind of orangey in the yellow tone. And you know, for me, the pinks, the yellows, the oranges, reds, that's the tricky part for me. And that Cheshire Cat for the longest time, because we had pieces in other sections. Yeah, it's a fun image, but not as easy as I first expected. But we had so much fun puzzling together. Like, it was just a fun team puzzling moment. And we used the boards appropriately. I think we used the space appropriately. We just had a great time. We communicated. We worked well together. We moved around. And I think Taj could, you know, I think she's as fast as I am. Probably faster. I think, yeah, she did amazing. And Helen's a great puzzler too. She's puzzled all her life, doesn't do a lot of speed puzzling, but together we worked so well. And of course, Allison, well, what can I say about Allison? She's just a speedy little monkey, isn't she? So yeah, we really had a lot of fun puzzling together. I love the image, but yeah, that table area. Have you done this puzzle? There's a lot of similar colors and shades and stuff. It gets a bit tricky because we were like, which teacup is this? Oh, it's this other teacup. Oh, there's another one here. And then eventually we shift places and I do sort by piece shape for the end. And we kind of each worked on our sides of the puzzle together until we were able to finish. Of course, we had a piece missing, but we found it. An hour, 4 minutes, and 24 seconds. Our first team 1,000 piece puzzle. So pleased, 4th out of 65. I was so happy with that. And I loved how many teams there were. Allison holding up the puzzle. Of course, Ravensburger stays together beautifully. And I hope everybody had fun. I looked up again. So for pairs, we had 2 hours for that 500 piece. For teams, we had 3 hours for the 1,000 piece. And the place was full. There were so many people puzzling, just came out to have a good time. It was so much fun. And I think I looked it up again. About 20 teams finished the puzzle in under an hour and a half. Just amazing. Like, New Zealand, you all are doing great with the puzzling. I absolutely love it. So here are the results. My goodness. So 3rd place, McNaughton at an hour, 2 minutes and 39 seconds. I believe that's a family with some children. And then Pieces Aligned, 58 minutes and 56 seconds with just 6 seconds faster. Square Eyes, 58.50. I love a close finish. So exciting. We have to acknowledge Team Meeting 2, which was comprised of some Australians and New Zealanders, 43 minutes and 34 seconds. I believe that was Katrina and Hannah, as well as Jackie and her mom, Tony, were on that team. Amazing. Here are the top 10 New Zealand results. I'm so pleased with our 4th place finish. I didn't expect that at all because I thought we were a non-competitive team. I was so pleased. Helen and Taj, just amazing puzzlers. And I think when it comes to teams, we just work so well together. And that's why even at pairs, I work so well with Allison. They make me better puzzlers and I have fun. When I have fun, it's just the best thing. I don't care if I come 4th, 30th, or last. When I'm having fun, I'm having a great time. I think you can tell in my voice I'm excited because we had so much fun together. And at the venue, it was great because it wasn't just about speed puzzling. They had a whole area for casual puzzling, puzzle chess, mini sprints, a table swap area. They also put out a giant 5,000 piece puzzle and we're hoping that we could finish it within the day. I didn't actually put a piece in, but it was done by just 2:15 in the afternoon. They finished that 5,000 piece puzzle. People could just gather, puzzle, chat, swap puzzles, and it was wonderful. It was really wonderful on the day. I hope everybody had so much fun. The volunteers were great. My teammates were great. Of course, Allison, my pairs partner, was great. Thank you to everyone that came over, especially from Australia and from afar. Ivan from Taiwan with his family. I love that people had, so many people with t-shirts and outfits. And then, the team from Weta. That's Paul with his teammates. So much fun. And the Australians, of course. And I think Joy takes the cake, the prize for the best dress. Look at that. You'll see her at Worlds. On top of that, we did have a documentary crew as well as a news crew from 7 Sharp there, which has already aired on television. They went head to head with Jackie and her mom. That's MJ and Lucas, Jackie and Tony, face to face as pairs. And you can see that Jackie and Tony definitely won that.
What?
Oh!
I know.
Great game, guys. Great game. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
I wish I would have had more time to talk to them and to the documentary crew. I didn't take any photos with the documentary crew, so I don't have them here, but that'll be exciting to see. MJ and Lucas did stay and finish their puzzle. And Allison and I did pop up on screen when the piece aired. So what do you do after you've spent the whole day speed puzzling? You find a place where you can all get together and crack open another puzzle, because why not? And then Kelsey and I were at the airport for a few hours together. Well, naturally, we had to puzzle further. We had so much fun. Kelsey came over from Australia. You may remember her. We puzzled in teams last year at the Australian Nationals. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you everyone that came to the competition, all the volunteers, the board members, everyone that traveled. It was so much fun. Everyone that came up to me to say hi. Oh, it was just lovely. I wish I would have taken more photos with everyone. Seriously, if you can go to a competition, even if you're not a speed puzzler, go just to hang out, just to meet people, just to puzzle. You will have a great time. And until then, ciao.